we're all axe throwers. You know, we are not IT guys. So the tech side of this, definitely a bit of a challenge. And then also the fact that we're throwing in Aussie, New Zealand, Wattle, IATF. So we've had to sort of come up with a way that encapsulates everyone. And so I've actually got, at the end of that, I'll go, sweet, well, now let's go into the nitty gritty of the game rules. And I'll just go double elimination, 16 throwers, modified targets, 6 points, 9 centimeter, 3 points, 50 centimeter, 10 points, clutch, sweet spot, kill shot on the 10th throw. Other questions? Any other opportunities to make the most of COVID? If there's anything else we want to touch on, and that's probably where we can start going into some of the merch stuff and just be like, hey, look, you know, because the venue's been closed, this has been a great opportunity for us to sort of reassess some other ways that we can get people involved, whether it is online tournaments, whether it's getting guys to set up targets in their backyards. And that's probably where we'll touch on the Hamish thing. So like, all right, give me your best axe-related moment through lockdown. And that could be where we go. One of our guys, Hamish, he competed in one of these tournaments a few weeks ago, and his board was quite dusty. My favorite moment throughout this lockdown would be turning up to deliver Hamish's fresh board last night.
That's not all happening to one, like with the Hamish bit.
That's just a bunch of questions that I've got for you. Yeah.
Tees and Bez's set up in there. Got Krista set up the back. Do you want to message your boys?
I have messaged them both. Did you see the little sign they've got up in my backyard?
No. Change that target. Yeah.
I posted this in a little chat saying only the finest safety measures in our driveway. Because it's a shared driveway, so it's like, I had a courier turn up and he looked at me like, what are you fucking doing? And I'm like, well, you're in my driveway, bro. Like, I can do whatever. Don't look at me like I'm a weirdo, you know? Just dumped some shit at the neighbors and ran back down the driveway. Like, yeah, watch yourself, boy. So those questions for you, the two that I'll probably ask before we go through game rules will just be, where did the idea come from and what challenges have been faced? And on the challenges, we'll probably just talk about either tech or targets. Pick one and then we'll touch on the other later, and that'll be enough for me to go, all right, let's talk about the game rules.
Yeah, I'll hit on tech first, and then when Hamish's game starts, that's when we can
jump in on it. All right, Lloyd, just before we jump into this, got a quick question for you. I think it might be quite relevant now. I know for me, one of my favorite axe-related moments through lockdown has been this. Care to tell us a little story about what's going on with Hamish's target here and jump into it?
There I go. I'm on.
I have volume.
So should this be streaming on our Facebook page now?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a watch party onto my page.
I added it onto your private page as well, Lloyd.
Oh, cool. All right, take fun.
breakout room adjustment things can only happen on this machine. We can mute people and unmute them. I just don't know why we can't move. It's
So if I'm helping, it's over on those computers.
unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Sorry. I thought we had it last week where it was working. It's just, I can't seem to. Just stand up and here. Yeah.
Is there a room in here that I am not in, Andrew? We only got Tej and Baz.
Yeah, that's correct.
Sweet. For everyone else to get their A into J.
Alright, we're locked down.
Oh, sweet. So I don't.
You don't need to do anything.
Morning rake in yesterday. Hey? No?
So I don't have access to the break room that everyone's in.
No.
Sweet. All right. Cool. And who's shit? What happens if I mute Lloyd?
Hi everyone.
Oh, that makes life so much better. All right. So I'm. Yo, yo.
3 minutes.
3 minutes and 30 seconds until go time.
On intro and then on to straight into you guys. And then into a game, okay? If I do this, wrap it up, move on, and I'll be like.
Do you want it other way around? That for wrap it up, it's good to go, and that is keep talking. I need more time to prep shit.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, because if you give me a thumbs up, I'm like, sweet, Andrew's good. He's got the guys on the stream. We're set.
First.
Whoops.
Sweet. All right. Let us know.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Aaron Evans. Toby.
Hi, I'm student at Hatchet. I'm a goldsmith.
Byron.
Bartender, and I love throwing axes. Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Yeah, I'm so happy I found this place.
All right, what's up and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night from wherever you're viewing in the world right now. This is the fourth installment of the Sweet Axe Throwing Co. Isolation Tournament. I'm your co-host Tom, here with one half of the Sweet Axe Throwing Co. Mastermind, Lloyd Bonnell. For those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, well, you're in for one hell of a treat. If you weren't yet aware, this is the year 2020 and axe throwing is officially a sport. Not only that, but you've found yourself watching one of the only live streamed international isolation tournaments going down right now. So lock your door, buckle up, grab a beer, and get ready to yell, throw better, because we are kicking off. First things first, Lloyd's going to give us a bit of a history on Sweet Axe Throwing Co. and then explain how the hell we actually got ourselves into an isolation international throwing tournament. So, Sweet Axe Throwing Co. history, where did it start?
Sarah, well, it was actually more so Sarah heard about axe throwing opening up in Australia. The first venue that started was Maniacs in Sydney. As soon as she heard about that, she tried to gather a group of our friends, get us on down there, throw some axes. I ended up winning that little tournament and left the venue with a job. So, you know, I was already selling craft beer for a living at the time. I really enjoyed the job I had, but a little bit of extra beer money on the side, plus throwing axes was fantastic fun. So I kept doing that on the weekends. The more and more I did it, just fell in love with it deeper and deeper. Sarah and I came over to New Zealand for a bit of a holiday and just fell in love with it over here. We were pretty much sitting there together in a bar, looking out, and we said simultaneously, like, oh, axe throwing would be all right over here. Fast forward about 18 months, we dropped everything, quit our jobs, moved over to New Zealand, bought a caravan, started touring around to find our location to set up the first speed axe venue out here.
And then fast forward another, 18, 24 months, and COVID hits and everything sort of gets flipped on its head. So, I mean, what happens there? What was the move from standalone venue, I guess, to going, how do we keep the community alive at a time where everyone's pretty much locked inside their house?
Well, yeah, that's it. We were on a really good run, getting a lot of people coming through, enjoying it. We're building the community more and more, and then all of a sudden, we can't do it anymore. So, we're affiliated with the World Axe Throwing League, and as soon as the venues all start to shut down all over the place, the Quattle opened up, the Quarantine Axe Throwing League. And I thought, well, that's brilliant. We'll get involved in that. We'll have a target in the backyard to do that. But with the time difference over to the US for us, it wasn't going to work out too well. It meant I had to throw axes about 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, I respect my neighbours. I want to keep the peace.
Even if you can be bothered getting up at 3 in the morning, the neighbours want to get up at 3 in the morning. So that's how it all came about, I guess. Everyone's stuck at home. Target set up in the backyard. We've got guys in Aussie, we've got guys in New Zealand, we've got guys all over the place. If you've never seen how the game actually works, we're doing a slightly modified version of it today. The reason for that is, as Lloyd has touched on, we're part of the World Axe Throwing League. We've got a lot of throwers part of the IATF, so we all throw on some slightly different targets. What we've done
We're going to just cut to a video right now while we work out some audio issues. So we're just going to flip over right now. We'll be right back. And hey there guys, we're back again, but we're still having a few technical issues there. We're sorting it out. We won't be much longer, and we'll get started with the tournament. No matter how much you prepare, there's always going to be a little hiccup.
If it's not glaringly obvious, we throwers, not IT workers.
All right. Well, welcome back. We're trying to work through a few technical issues, but why don't we just jump on straight on into it, get into our first match. We're going to have Tej from the Gold Coast up against Krista.
Throwing from Sweet Axe Throwing Co. in Wellington.
That's right.
Krista, obviously, from Canada, the birthplace of axe throwing. So, expecting something pretty legit here. Guys, you ready to go? Krista, Tej.
Yep.
Beautiful. Tej with a thumbs up. Krista looking good. All right, line them up, team. Throw number one, I'll count you down. All right, coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. Tej sending it straight in. Looks like a solid 6 right there. Krista, can we confirm? It's going to be a 3. All right, that is a 3 and a 6. Throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Looking like 2 6s right there.
No.
3 for Krista, 6 for Tej. Tej taking the lead. Throw 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, Krista finally getting in the red there. A 6 for Krista, a 3 for Tej. Krista gaining some points back. That's what we like to see.
Leveling it up.
Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. Firing them in again. Krista looking good. Tej with a 3. 6, 3. Lloyd, what are the scores sitting at?
Sorry, was that Tej on 6?
6 for Krista,
6.
3 for Tej.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was just a little distracted. It is 18-21 after 4 throws.
All right, throw number 5. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Both looking
nice
good there.
throwing.
Tej with a 6, Krista with a 6, which means 5 throws in at the halfway point. Tej up by 3 points.
Actually, it's Krista up by 3
Krista
points.
up by 3 points.
Krista up by 3 points.
Apologies there, Krista. I doubted you for a second. Throw number 6 coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. Oof.
Oh,
Looking good
No.
for Krista. Tej not quite getting any points there.
So
Krista creeping ahead.
with the 6, that's 33 points to Krista, and Tejon's still on 24. Got some work to do there.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Krista with a crucial drop right there. Tej looking good with a 6. That's what he needed.
And he's right back up in there. Only 3 points separating them now, 30 to 33.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Firing them in. Both throwers looking good there. 3 for Krista. And a 6 for Tej.
2 shots left. It is 36 points each.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Once again, 2 6s, both getting straight into the bullseye.
Well, it is down to the last throw. It is 42 points apiece.
All right, 42 all, tied on the final throw, which means nobody throwing first. We're going to throw at the same time. Would either of you like to nominate the sweet spot, the kill shot, the clutch?
Yeah, I'll go it.
Sweet spot?
Are we both doing sweet spots?
Krista, are we calling it? Krista
yeah,
going for it as
let's
well.
go and double sweet spot.
All right, the way this is going to work, Tim, I'm going to count you down. You're going to throw at the same time. If either of you slices the sweet spot, you will take the win. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
looking very close. Tej doesn't quite get it. Krista, can we get a close-up? Krista going with a close-up here. If she slices it, she takes the win for the Kiwis.
It's
yeah. All right, in that case, team, we're going to a tiebreaker throw. Once again, both throwing for the sweet spot. We'll go closest to who takes the win. Both going top left. All right, Krista, grab that axe, line it up. Tej going for the top left sweet spot. Whoever is closest will take the win on this tiebreaker throw. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, both throwers looking pretty good. Tej looks like he sliced it. Krista, are we in there? Not happening. There we go. Tej takes the win.
Well done, Tej, with the sweet spot.
Sweet spot finish for the Aussies, taking out game number 1. I've got to say, the Aussies seem to be bringing in some serious heat week after week.
That is something we certainly have been seeing.
And that's what happens when you've had a target up in your backyard for a couple of years, right? Some of our players today have had targets up in their backyards for a couple of hours. That's right. So definitely both ends of the spectrum. Massive congrats to Tej for taking out the win there. Moving into our next game is going to be Sam LP and Matt Brownie Brown.
Oh, man.
Right.
Hey, how are you, Sam?
Good. We got Sam in the chat. Matt Brownie Brown throwing out of Canada.
He has been saying it is pretty darn cold out there, so he's been seeking shelter inside. He did let us know that it'll be a little bit of time for him to get out each time because it's starting to hit the minus digits. He doesn't want to just be chilling in the backyard with his beer.
If I'm correct, Matt actually said it's snowing over there at the moment. Matt, can we confirm, is there snow on the ground?
Nah, not anymore, friend.
Axes in the air.
No room for excuses here.
All right, well, I think you guys are ready to get into it. Sam, you good to go? Matt, you good to go? Let's give those axes a little clink and get straight on in there.
Good on you. Can I just say what a privilege it is to hear your lovely voices again, boys? It's the highlight of my week.
We love seeing you, Brownie.
All right, team, line them up. Throw number 1. 3, 2, 1. Straight on in there for Matt Brownie Brown. It's looking good for Sam LP as well. Can we confirm?
3.
Good to go. 3 for Sam, and it is a 6 for Matt Brownie Brown, taking the lead off the first throw. Throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Another 6 for Matt Brownie Brown, possibly a 3 for Sam as well.
Yep.
And it is a 3 for Sam, a 6 for Matt. 6 points in it, 2 throws in. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1.
That's looking a bit better for Sam, I think.
Yeah, Matt looking a little bit low there. Matt with a 3 this time. Sam with a 3.
For 3,
Two
yep.
threes. All right, throw number 4. Count you down. 3, 2, 1. Both looking quite good there. Matt definitely in there, and it is good for Sam too.
Double
2
bullseye.
sixes. Going into throw number 5. Lloyd, what are the scores
So,
sitting at?
after 4 throws, we got Sam sitting on 15 points and Brownie's up on 21. A 6-point difference. 1 bullseye in it at the moment, so pressure's on, boys.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's looking high for Sam. It's looking solid for Matt. It is going to be a 3 and a 6. Matt Brown taking another 3 points to the lead right there. Throw number 6, ready when you are, team. 3, 2, 1. Firing it on in there.
Beautiful.
What is Matt Brownie Brown eating for breakfast?
Good.
Matt Brown with another 6 and Sam with a 6 as well. Needing a drop from Matt Brownie Brown if he's going to close the gap. 3, 2, 1. Matt Brownie Brown with another 6. Sam LP, can we confirm?
It's a 3.
It's
a 3.
That is not going to help him take it out. It's that gap just keeps on expanding. It's a 12-point difference at the moment with only 3 throws left.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. Matt Brownie Brown with a solid 6 right there. Sam with a 3. 2 throws to go. A gap of 15 points. We need a miracle right here. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
3. Matt Brownie Brown, a little bit premature.
Getting that bullseye. Go for it, Sam.
Sorry. It's cold.
Brownie
here, buddy.
Brown with a beautiful 6.
6 and a 3. So we're down to the last throw. We got Brownie up on 51 to Matt's 33. He's done it. It's in the bank. He's going for that sweet spot.
All right, Matt Brownie Brown, send it on in there.
That's a bullseye. No, sorry.
Sweet spot call, doesn't quite get there. A little bit off to the right. Sam LP, there's a bit of a gap there. I think we've got to go sweet spot just to close it.
Oh, I got nothing to lose here. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Go for it there, Sam.
Sweet spot call.
Go on, Sammy.
Oh,
it's looking close.
A good attempt.
Whoa.
Matt Brownie Brown, though, taking the win in game number 2. Our week 2 champion from Canada, proving that he is a force to be reckoned with, despite the weather not necessarily being for his favour over there at the moment.
No, and I was just thinking, if you're wetting the balls out there, you might find some icing problems happening on the backyard balls.
Yeah, nice little layer of ice. Jesus.
Now, just hang on, guys.
Right there, though, when you're out and it's late at night snowing and everyone else is in a nice, cushy, warm venue, and you're still putting up a solid 51-point score. So congratulations, Matt Brownie Brown, taking
If
out
I'm
the
going to
win.
get beaten by
against
anybody,
Sam
I'm glad it's you,
LP.
Eddie.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Likewise, thanks for the game. I'm just going to go let the moose out of the backyard.
No worries, mate. All right. That's our first 2 matches done. I believe we had some technical issues at the beginning of our broadcast there.
I mean,
Right. Okay. So.
all right, so we're going to jump straight into our next game, I believe. John Fox and Sharon. And team, while we've got the chance, just like to throw a couple of quick shout outs to some of the local businesses who make a lot of this all possible for us. Firstly, the guys at Lumber Punks, who have been an absolute blessing getting a couple of throwers from across the ditch involved in our Sweet Axe ISO throwing tournament. I would also love to do a cheeky little shout out to Waitoa Social Club. If you're in Wally and you're looking for some A-class beers to drink, get on into Waitoa and try our Sweet Axe XPA. If you're not too keen to shoot all the way out through the tunnel, Black Dog Brewing Co. on Cuba Street also have it hooked up and on tap. Now it looks like our throwers are ready to go. Team, can we get a little thumbs up to confirm? It looks like we got John getting a board sprayed down at the moment. How's the weather out there, Sharon?
Yeah, much better.
Like a beautiful day up in Orcs.
Yeah, definitely.
And John Fox getting some optimal spray going on that board right now.
Oh, really?
All right, team, we'll do a cheeky axe clink. John doing his little dance, usually saved until the victory has happened.
But lose in
But
front
we'll
of
let
my
it
daughter.
slide for now.
Cool.
Line them up, team. I'll count you guys down for your first throw in just a minute. All right, line it up, John. I'm counting you down.
Oh, wait. Let me just turn it up.
Oh, fire. All right, team, counting you down. 3, 2, 1, throw. All right, it's looking like a 3 for John and a 6 for Sharon. Throw number 2 coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. A little bit high for both throwers. 2 threes. The scores. 2, 3, 6, 9. Sorry, getting a bit ahead of myself. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. John looking a little bit high again. Sharon, we're looking good. Can we get the thumbs up? Beautiful. Another 3, another 6. The score's now sitting at 9, 15. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. All right. John looking like a solid 6 right there. Sharon, have we got a 3?
Let's see.
All right. 6, 3. Throw number 5, team. The score's 15, 18. 3 points in it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
All right. Sharon with a drop. John looking good with a 6. That's going to change the game up a little bit. Oh, with a 3. Love the honesty. Well, that puts our scores 18 all at the halfway point. So throw number 6, scores tied. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Another drop, heartbreaking. And John with a 3 right there takes the lead by 3. The score's 21, 18. All right, 3, 2, 1. A 3 for John. Sharon, we're in there with a 6. The score's 24 all. 3 throws to go. Anyone's game right in here. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
All right, it is a drop and a 3. John taking the lead by 3, 27-24 with 2 throws to go. All right, counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. 3 and a 6. John with a 3, taking his score to 30. Sharon with a 6, taking her score to 30 as well, which means team going into the final throw, 30 points all, both throwing at the same time. Would either of you like to take the sweet spot?
Sweet spot.
Sweet spot called from the Auckland rep. John, pressure's on.
You got to do it, John.
Do I have
You don't have to, but I tell you what, the comment section ain't going to be looking pretty if you don't.
I don't want to. I know that for sure.
All right, make the call, John. Sweet spot or not? Yeah, the peer pressure works. All right, team, both going for the sweet spot. We'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. All right, can we get some close-ups? Did either of you slice it? No.
Close.
Close, but no cigar.
No, we'll see. Wait.
Oh.
Barely touching.
That's brutal.
Oh. All right. Well, because nobody sliced it there, we're going to go to our tiebreaker sweet spot throw. Both going for the top left. I'm going to count you down. The closest to the sweet spot.
Hold on.
We're getting a moderator in here.
That's touching.
I think I
That's
can see
touching.
it up there.
Hey, if it's in,
Yeah, it's a touch.
It's in there! All right, in that case, John taking it out for the Aussies, taking it out
Give
for
it to
Lumber
Sam.
Punks.
All right.
Very hairline fraction touch, but like we always say, if it's in the ink, well, it's in there.
That's right. Touching does count. So it was. That's probably the closest I've ever seen.
That was right there, man.
Which means the Aussies taking the win in game 2 as well. The Kiwis needing to lift their game up a little bit.
That's right. Well done, John. Well done, Sharon. Did a great job there. Target's looking good. Yep.
So moving into our third game for the tournament, it is going to be Sophia and Hamish. Hamish, one of our rags to riches story. He competed in a tournament 2 or 3 weeks ago, I believe, with what might have been one of the most number 8 wire Kiwi ingenuity setups that we've ever seen going down. Sophia, how are you going today? Getting a bit of practice in? How's the weather looking like up in Orcs?
Oh, so hot in here.
And Hamish, it's obviously warm enough out in Wainui Amata to have the shirt off, looking like a proper Viking right now.
I'm in Stokes Valley, bro.
Stokes Valley. How could I forget? All right, and Hamish, what's the deal? That target looks like it's changed up quite a little bit since when we last saw it.
Just a little
mate, one of the there's a few things in life where it's better to get a professional to do it. 8 wire goes a long way, but sometimes it can sort of go against you. So I've made a few changes. Figured I put up against the shed.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not propped up against the children's swing anymore.
No, I had it up there about half an hour ago, but figured out, I always hit within the box. So as long as I keep doing that, I won't have a hole in the shed. And
all right. Fingers crossed we get through 10 throws without putting any holes in the shed. Sophia, Hamish, let's do this. Clink those axes, let's get straight on in. 10 throws, 1 winner. Ready when you are. All right, throw number 1. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, God dang.
All right, Sophia with a 3, Hamish with a drop.
It is a brand new target. Did you get any practice in, Hamish, beforehand?
No excuses.
All right, throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Hamish with a 3. Sophia looking good with a 6. Maybe. Can we confirm?
Nice.
No, 2 3s.
2 3s.
2 3s.
All right. The score is 6 3. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
right, a 3 for Sophia, a drop for Hamish.
Dead on, but not good enough.
6 points in it now. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. There he goes.
Here it goes. Very nice.
Once again, 2 3s on the board.
3 and a 3.
Going into throw number 5. The score's 12 6. Sophia leads. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Firing them on in there. 2 3s once again. Sophia with a 6.
Well done, Sophia. Nailing that bullseye.
About
9
time.
points in it at the halfway. Sophia leads 18-9. Hamish needing a strong second half. This is throw number 6. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that is another 3.
That is a little bit high for Sophia. A 3 for
Just a little
Hamish. We're still in the 3 there, Sophia?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so
Three,
that
three.
takes us to 21-12. 3, 2, 1.
That's not what I
A
needed.
drop for Hamish. That's not what he needed. Sophia looking good, straight into the red. 27-12.
Oh, was it 3?
3?
It was
I
a
need to-
3.
I need to
Did you
go to
see?
bloody
It was right.
Specsavers, don't I? Far
Look
out.
here.
All right, sorry, 24-12 with 3 throws to go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
A heartbreaking drop for Hamish. A 3 for Sophia. 2 throws remain. A 15-point
I
gap.
can do this.
3,
Drop both of them.
2, 1.
Hamish needs a bullseye here if he's got any chance at
Yeah.
all. That is not going to help him.
It's going to be a drop for Hamish. It was looking good for Sophia. That was a 6, just to confirm.
Yep.
Taking her score through to 33 points. Hamish sitting on a 12. Sophia, you're going to be throwing first. The gap's wide enough. I think you've got to give the audience what they want here. Yeah, she's going for it. Sweet spot called.
Go for it, Sophia. The nation's behind you.
All right, sending it on in there.
Nah.
Looking a little bit off.
Had a good height, but just off.
Hamish.
Nothing to lose, buddy. Let's see you hit that sweet spot. Going for that one. All right, no worries.
All right, top right, he calls it.
I play for real now, eh?
Yeah, you're giving her enough of a head start.
Oh! All right, Sophia taking the win. The final score's 33-12. Auckland v Wellington, Sweet Axe v Sweet Axe. On the plus side, we can finally say the Kiwis walked away with a win.
That's right. Sophia destroying the Viking, Hamish. Looks like fixing up the target didn't do you too much good, but I'm sure you'll get a bit more practice in now. You know, you've only had it up for a couple of hours, so a bit more practice.
Recalibrating.
Recalibrating. I like it. All right. Well, in that case, Sophia, congrats on the win. I think we're going to move straight on to our next game, which is going to be between Baz and Tyson. Sophia, congrats, taking the win and moving straight on to her next match. Hamish will be dropping down to our B bracket, hoping to win his next game and fight for another day. All right, looks like we got Tyson in the mix. Baz, we got Baz in the mix. Beautiful. Once again, this time, not Sweet Axe v Sweet Axe, Lumberpunks v Lumberpunks, Aussie v Aussie. Now, real quick, Baz, where are you throwing from again? Whereabouts in Aussie are we?
Sorry, mate, didn't hear you, fell out.
Whereabouts in Aussie are you throwing from, Baz?
The Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, beautiful. And Tyson, whereabouts are you at?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast as well, easy. All right, battle of the GCs. Team, let's touch tips and get straight into the first throw.
All right.
Baz, make sure you're protected. Thank you.
Always protected when touching tips.
Get that sheath on there.
All right, throw number 1. Coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's looking like a 6 for Baz, a 6 for Tyson. 2 6s straight off the bat.
Great start, fellas.
All right, throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Far out. The level of throwing over there is just crazy. Another 2 6s. The score's tied. 12 all on the second throw. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. Looking a little bit high for Tyson. Baz with a 6. Tyson with a 3. The score's 18-15. Baz leads by 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, once again, looking good for Baz with a 6, taking his score to 24. Tyson also good with a 6, taking his score to 21. 3 points in it at the halfway. 3, 2, 1. A little bit low for Tyson there. Baz looking straight into the 6 again. It's a 6 for Baz and a 3 for Tyson. All right, the score's 30-24. This is throw number 6. 6 points in it. Baz in the lead. 3, 2, 1. Baz with another 6 straight down the middle. Tyson, what did we have there?
That was
a B bracket effort.
It was a B bracket effort. A B bracket effort. 9 points in it. 36-27. Counting you down, boys. 3, 2, 1. All right, once again, Tyson looking a little bit high. Baz sending it on in.
Have we lost you, Baz? There it goes.
There he goes.
There it is.
Yeah, there it bloody is. Another 6.
It'll be
Baz
very
not-
hard for Tyson to catch up. He hasn't missed this. Baz hasn't missed a 6 yet.
Yeah, with 3 throws to go, he's looking pretty good for a perfect game. So
Oh, yeah, just rub it in, boys. Just rub it in.
Just really get those nerves going, right?
Yeah, thanks.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
It's a 3 and a 6.
That wasn't even a 3.
I was gonna just be nice to you there, but the honesty's real.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Oh, you might as well give me all 3s then.
I hate to say it, Tyson. He's not a charity case.
That was a 0.
So the score's 48-30. 2 throws to go. This is our second to last. 3, 2, 1.
It's all gone now.
All right, Baz. Another 6. Are we in there?
Mate, that's a 3.
That's a 3.
No!
He is human.
Baz, don't give me charity. There's no room for charity here.
Flaws like the rest of us.
That much in it.
All right. In that case, final throw. The score's 51-33. Baz in the lead. Nothing to lose here. I say we're both going sweet spot, clutch, kill shot, no questions asked.
Oh, yeah,
Baz
let's
is
see.
balling at top right. He's throwing first. Line it up when you're ready, Baz. We'll count you down.
Right. Here we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, little bit high for Baz.
Close, but no cigar on that one.
So
Tyson,
Baz,
nothing to lose here.
if I get this kill shot, Baz, does that mean I win? Do you want to play it that way? Just joking.
If you get the kill shot there, Tyson, he owes you a beer.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right, kill shot with a beer on the line. And he gets it. No close-up required. We'll take his word for it.
One beer, please.
Yeah. All
Good
right.
idea there, Tyson.
There we have it. Baz taking the win, finishing up 51 points to his name. A whopping match right there. Not faltering until the second to last throw.
That's it. He was on par for a perfect game there, and we've seen Baz do it before with perfect games. So I love watching them. I love watching him throw in general. So well done, guys. Great game.
Yeah, an epic match. So Baz moving on to fight another day in the A bracket. Tyson has his touch. Yeah, that was some big bracket throwing in the mix there. You're throwing at 33, so you're up amongst, you're up against a few of our winners.
He was 43. He got that 22. 43 is actually a very nice score.
Yeah, look, it's tough. I feel
Moving on to our next two people quite polar ends of the spectrum. You guys who are hard throwers. Up in our next match, we've got Miss Hatchet up against James from Wellington. Now, Miss Hatchet has been throwing for a good wee while now, I would imagine. Miss Hatchet has been throwing for a good wee while now, I can imagine. James, on the other hand, has picked up an axe in my backyard during self-isolation. So, I will add, he has been taught by a trained expert. But this will be the first tournament James has ever competed in. So, I'm quite keen to see how he goes with the pressure on. And to be fair, if he can walk away with the win as his coach, I would be stoked. All right, so it looks like we've got James set up, having a couple of warm-up throws. Miss Hatchet, can we get you in the mix? James, give us a wave, mate. So how long have you been throwing for? A couple of days? Oh, hold on, we got James on mute. It's
Sorry, guys, a few technical issues
There we
today.
go.
We're working our way through it.
Just unmuting James for a second. There we go. James, give us a yell. Yeah, beautiful. There we are. There we are. And Miss Hatchet from Aussie, how are we doing today?
Hey guys, good. How are you?
Always good. Always
good,
good. Ready to huck around some axes then?
Yeah, go on.
All right, beautiful. Quick, those axes team. Touch tips. I'll count you in for throw number 1. All right.
Beautiful.
Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. All right, Miss Hatchet with a 3. James looking like a 3 as well. 2 threes on the first throw.
Good start there. James with some good form.
All right, throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's looking like a 3 for James again. Miss Hatchet, are we in the red?
Just above it, I think 3 points there for Miss Hatchet.
Scores tied 6-all, 2 throws in. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Ooh.
It's looking like 2 threes again, 9-all.
Keeping
I
those
tell you
scores
what.
nice and tight.
Yeah, this is a closely game right here. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's looking like a 3 for James. A 3 for Miss Hatchet. Yeah, well, she's cut the ink. We're sitting at 12-all going into our 5th throw. Scores neck and neck. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, in
it's
the
going to be a 3 for
bullseye.
James, a 6 for Miss Hatchet.
Very nice bullseye there for Miss Hatchet.
Which means at the halfway point, the score's 18-15. 3 points in it. For someone who's never done a tournament, James putting on a bloody show. All right, Miss Hatchet, send in throw number 6. James throwing a 3 for throw number 6. All right, Miss Hatchet throwing a 3 as well. Hold fire for throw number 7, team. I'll count you guys down. All right, James, we're going to get you to hold fire for just a second on that next throw. Miss Hatchet, send in throw number 7 for us.
Yep, go for it.
All right, holding fire, James. All right, and that's a 6 for Miss Hatchet. So the score's 27-21. 6 points in it, 3 throws to go. I'll count you guys in. All right, lining them up, team. 3, 2, 1. Oh, James with a drop. Miss Hatchet with a 6. Heartbreaking. 2 throws to go. There is now 12 points in it. James needing a 6 here. 3, 2, 1. Hey, there he goes. James with a 6. Miss Hatchet with a what? With a 3. All right, that's what we needed. The scores 27-36. 9 points in it. Miss Hatchet throwing first. Up by 9. You want to risk it? Go for the sweet spot. Take the chance.
Play it safe.
She's gonna. What can we please? What do we think about that in the comments?
Playing it safe against the rookie.
First round, first loss. I'd say you got some wiggle room, but we won't peer pressure you too much. Miss Hatchet, playing it safe on the final throw. Finishes with a 3, taking the score up to 39. James down by 12. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do here. Sweet spot for 10 to close the gap. I say you take your pick. Top left, top right. See if we can close the gap down to 2 points.
I'll go top left.
Top left, he calls it. All right, James, we're going to count you down. 3, 2, 1. Not a bad throw at all. James finishing up on 27 points. Miss Hatchet takes the win, though. 39 points to her name. Playing it safe on the last throw.
You
I
know,
don't know.
I would give her grief, but she did just send me a bribe just before the start of this tournament, so I'll give her a break on that one there. So how'd you find your first game there, James?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Still pretty good amateur. A bit more practice, but it's good fun.
27's not too amateur, to be fair. I mean, we've had scores in this first couple of matches at 33, 30, 30. You're up amongst the...
I think it took you, Tom, about 6 months to crack the 30s, didn't it?
Took me at least 6 hours to just get them consistently in the board.
And Zoe, how have you been since we last saw you last week?
Yeah, pretty good. My hair is different, so that happened. That's not the highlight of my week.
A literal highlight of the week.
Jesus.
Well, that's really good to hear. It's good to have you back with us.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we're just going to jump straight into our next game. To make things nice and easy, We've actually got my other flatmate throwing from my backyard. So James is going to swap out with my flatmate Matt.
Oh, bring him across and let's have a quick chat here before we get started.
So Matt's going to be jumping in against Luke over in Aussie. Now, once again, somebody who's learnt to throw during self-ISO. I'm quite keen to see how this goes down because James put up a pretty bloody good show. As you pointed out, I sucked when I first started. Like, I was really nothing special. And these guys have cracked it pretty bloody quick. Matt, feel free to take a warm-up throw or two. If you don't want to show anyone what you've got hidden up your sleeve, don't worry about it. But just to be clear, Matt, as well as James, have been throwing for a week, if that, week and a half now. If he can put up anything over a 30, he's going to be a real shoo-in for this tournament because that seems to be where most of our scores have been falling around that 30, 33 mark, with the exception of our Aussies and our Canadians getting into the 50s.
Yeah, well, that 30 mark means that we're getting them in the board. We're going for our sweet spots, and we're probably missing out on some points there, but we're getting it in the board consistently in and around the 6, missing occasionally. But yeah, when you miss out on that sweet spot shot, that's the bit that really drops your score down and is the make or break for all of the top tier guys.
That sweet spot throw is really a game changer because you can be, just like we saw there, not that James had the chance, but when you are 9 points down, if you can consistently get close to that sweet spot, game changer. Absolute game changer.
I think we're waiting on Luke.
All right, no, it looks like we've got Luke in the mix right now.
Beautiful.
All right, Luke joining us from Aussie. Luke, whereabouts in Aussie are you again?
Sydney.
Sydney. All right, and Matt throwing from my backyard in Wellington. Team, we're ready to go. Touch those axes, touch tips, clink heads. Let's get straight into it.
That's the way.
All right, counting you down for the first throw, team. 3, 2, 1. All right, Matt on the board with a 3. Luke with a 6.
Great
Solid start from both throwers. Throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Matt with a 3. Luke with a 3. 2 3s. The score's 6-9. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's going to be a 6 for Luke. Matt just adjusting his camera.
Oh! It was looking good, right down the middle, but just dropping out there.
All right, throw number 4. Throw number 4, sending this in. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
Matt looking good. Can we confirm is he in the 6?
Yep.
No, it's going to be a 3 for both of them there. The score's 9-18. Throw number 5.
Sorry, who's speaking?
I said I had a 6.
Oh, we had a 6 there?
Was that Matt or Luke?
That was Luke.
Okay, beautiful.
All right, throw number 5. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, guys, we just couldn't see that last score. Can you tell us what you got there?
It's a 3 for Matt. And Luke, you're going to have to fill me in. There's too many colours going on that board. And a 3 for Luke as well.
It is 24-12 at the halfway mark.
12 points in it. That's not too bad. 5 throws to go. Count you down for throw number 6, team. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good. All right, it's a 6 for Lukey. It's a 6 for Matt. 2 6s.
Nicely done.
Beautiful. That's what we like to see.
So
3, 2, 1. Looking good for Matt again. Looking good for Luke. 3 for Matt. Luke with a 6. Far out. These Aussies are putting something in their cereal, eh? The score is 21-36. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
banging
the
on
drop
that.
for Matt. A 6 for Lukey.
With only 2 throws to go, it is 42-21. Luke doubling Matt's score, but he's definitely been throwing for more than double the time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, and another 6 for Luke. Great stuff. It's down to the last throw there, Luke. You're on 48. Are we going for the sweet spot for the last throw? Yes, we are. The finger's up. He's pointing to it.
It's got to be a
Let's go.
no-brainer.
That's it, isn't it?
All right, counting you down, Luke. 3, 2, 1. All right, Matt sends his final throw in there as well and finishes with a solid 6.
Beautiful. And Luke just missing out on that sweet spot.
Which takes your final scores to 48-27. Luke, the veteran Aussie, taking the win there, nearly creeping into the 50s, which seems to be where a couple of our top-tier throwers are finding themselves, around that 50-51 mark. Matt, first tournament ever, throwing a 27. Again, the newbies coming in with a little bit of heat.
Not bad at all. It seems that James and Matt are pretty evenly matched, both scoring.
I would be quite keen to see how that one would go down, to be fair.
I'm sure we'll have a few little mini tournaments in your backyard over the next week, leading to the next week's tournament.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. To be fair, these guys have probably been throwing out there more than I have in the past couple of days, just prepping for this. And that's why you can see them, a couple of days into practicing, putting up 27s when we won't mention names, but some of our staff are putting up 12s.
Good stuff there. Are we moving along to our next game? I believe we are. And we've got Matt Evans in Sydney, Australia, throwing out of his backyard in Newtown there. And Dan. How we go? One of the sweet Wellington experts. How's it all going, Dan?
Yeah, not too bad, eh? Yeah.
Wonderful. Been keeping safe, keeping isolated?
To the best I can, yeah.
Good on you, mate. And Matt, how have you been? I haven't chatted to you in a couple of weeks.
Good to be back, boys.
Wonderful.
I may have had a birthday on one of the last tournaments and was too hungover to wake up in time.
I did see a post that, oops, slept through the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah, I woke up after a 3-hour stream.
No worries, it's you're not the only person who have done that. So it's all good. Let's get straight on into it. Clear captions, guys, and let's go. All right, throw number 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, throw.
It's looking good for Matt.
6 for Matt. Dan, I can't see your target. Are we side on with that?
Yeah, you are. This place I could do internet, unfortunately.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to go on the honor system from here. So what was that first throw?
Yep.
What did you score?
I got on the board, but it wasn't a 3.
You're on the board, but not a 3. So a 0 for Dan, a bullseye for Matt after throw number 1. All right, going for throw number 2. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh, Matt dropped it out, and Dan.
That's a ball.
Get the bullseye.
Good on you, Dan. Good on you.
0 for Matt. So Matt should be on 3. Dan. Oh no, on 6. Sorry, 6 points. 6 points. Throw number 3.
Don't take my bullseye.
Yeah, sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to take it away from you. Let's go for throw number 3. 3, 2, 1, throw. That looking very nice there for Matt. I'm not sure if Dan's throws it.
There he goes.
3.
All right,
3
Dan
points
with a
for
3
Dan.
right there. And this just goes to show that you really can have fun throwing axes on pretty much anything and compete.
That's right. That's right. All right. It's 12 points to 9. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1, throw. Got a
We're gonna
3
tiny
points
bit-
there for Matt.
And I believe that's going to be a 3 for Dan as well.
The 3's pretty high.
Nah, just above it.
Oh, just above it.
So 3 for Matt,
Just above it.
0 for Dan there. We're going into the halfway mark throw. 3, 2, 1, throw. Touching the bullseye there for Matt, nicely done. And Dan.
3.
All right, Dan with a 3.
So that's 21 points to 12 at the halfway mark.
9 points in it. That's a sweet spot. We're back in it.
Absolutely. Game's nowhere near done. Here we go, guys. Throw number 6. 3, 2, 1, throw. 6 for Matty there, looking very nice.
It's the shirt.
Well,
I'm a bloody actor.
thanks, thanks for the shameless plug. Dan, what was that one? Dan?
3.
3.
Dan with a 3 right there.
3 and a 6. Good stuff. Straight into throw number 7. 3, 2, 1, throw. So 6 for Matt, and Dan is frozen with that 3 fingers up, sort of waiting for it to
0.
0. He's dropped on out, so that makes it 33 to 15 with 3 throws left to go. I think even the spot where Dan has put his phone to get that internet is not working too well for him. We'll go to throw number 8. You ready? 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh, Matt dropping out. An opportunity for Dan to catch up.
Come on, Dan.
With no one in the picture, I can't tell if it's frozen or...
I dropped.
You dropped, okay. You got to drop. No worries. 2 throws left. 33-15. Counting you down, guys. 3, 2, 1, throw.
It's a little bit low right there.
For Matty. I think I heard Dan throw. I couldn't get.
Yeah, no, I threw.
And what did you get?
I got a bow.
You got the ball. I'll just take your word for it. All right, so we're down to the last throw. Dan's on 21. Matt, 15 points in the lead on 36. He's going to finish this up with a sweet spot. Up 20 points. Let's go, Matty. 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh, it's got the height. It's just off. All right, Dan. Go for that sweet spot to finish it off, mate.
I'm going for it.
I know you would be. Ready when you are. I'll just let you do it in your own time because I don't know what's happening at that end.
All right.
I'll throw a 3, 2, 1, throw in there.
I don't think I heard it.
I went at the right time. What we got there?
I'm not sure. I'm like right at the red, but it's blue.
Yeah,
nah, just above.
Just
missing out.
Just missing out.
Worries. Well, good throw in there, boys.
Matt taking the win. I've got to say, it's a good thing that Dan is one of our most trustworthy and honest staff members.
Yeah.
Because otherwise having your camera set up sideways to the target, there's no way I could get away with it, that's for sure. Yep, that's another bullseye for me. And sweet spot slice through the center. There's certain people you just can't trust. And Dan is thankfully not one of them.
But I think, with the shirt Matt was wearing sort of proves that, if you dress the part, you're going to be the part, you're going to get those scores.
I mean, half of being a good axe thrower is dressing like a good axe thrower. And I can almost guarantee that all of the good axe throwers through both of our venues are rocking Sweet Axe Throwing Co merch. if you're not rocking Sweet Axe Throwing Co merch and you're throwing kind of averagely, you should probably go and buy some merch. Shirts, caps,
What's the
stubby
delivery
holders.
fee to Toronto, mate?
What's the delivery fee to Toronto, he reckons?
Well, we'll figure that one out, but we have just set up our Shopify shop online now, so Sweet Axe merchandise is available to purchase online, something that we've been able to do with the lockdown, so it's something that's available. You can support your local venues. If you're in New Zealand, hit up Sweet Axe. And, you know, likewise, wherever you're at, there's online shops for all the venues. You get Lumber Punks, Throw Axe, Axe down in Canberra. You know, support your local venues. We all need it at the moment.
Yep. Well said.
So let's move on to the next round. We've
gonna
got
be
Tej versus
Tej and
Brownie. Yeah, let's do it. This is
Grudge match.
second round. Was this last week's? No, Baz won last week's. Yeah. Same target, same places, but different peaks.
All right, boys, we're ready to go. Touch tips, let's do this. Two throwers that I'm very excited to see go head to head right here. Throw number one coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Matt Brownie Brown just looks like he's clipping the 6 and a 3. Sorry, 2 3s across the board there. 3 on each board. Both just missing the bullseye. 3, 2, 1. Firing that second throw in. It's looking like a 3 for Tej and a 6 for Brownie.
Oh,
nice one, Matt.
All right, throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. Brownie once again slicing the bullseye. Tej in there as well. 2 6s across the board. You just can't wipe that smile off Brownie's face when he pulls that axe out of the board each time. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. Oh, firing them on in. Tej looking a little bit off to the right. It's going to be a 3. And Brownie with another 6.
Now, all us axe throwers know there's nothing more satisfying than hitting that bullseye. No matter how many times you hit it, it's always just as good the next time over.
All right, throw number 5. 3, 2, 1. All right, Tej looking good for the 6 there. Brownie, where are we at? He's good for the 6 too. 2 6s across the board, leaving our scores at the halfway point at.
It is 21-27 at the halfway mark. 5 throws left to go, only a bullseye in it.
All right, throw number 6, counting you down. 3, 2, 1. Looking good for Tej. It's looking good for Brownie. 2 6s. Scores now 27-33.
Scores go up, but the difference stays the same.
All right, counting you down. 3, 2, 1. The boys fire them in. It's looking good for Tej.
Good. Yep.
Oh, it's good for Brownie as well. I thought he might be a little bit low there, but we'll take his word for it.
I'll bring it in. Don't give me that. I'll bring it in.
We'll take your word for it.
We believe you, Matty. We believe. It is touching. It is a cross. Nicely done.
All right.
That's it. You're off the Christmas card list, mate.
39-33. 3 throws to go. Brownie only missing 1 bullseye so far with a 3.
3, 2, 1. It's looking good for Brownie. Brownie with a 6, Tej with a 3.
Just off a touch.
Far out. The gap widens with 2 throws to go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Brownie sends it in. Tej looking good as well. 3 for Tej, sorry. Oh, no. Heartbreaking.
That does it. It is 51-39 in the last throw. Brownie too far in the lead to be caught now. 12 points in the lead. He's definitely going for the sweet spot because he loves going for it.
Come on, mate. Kill party. Let's go.
Matt Brownie Brown throwing first. Sweet spot called. Ready when you are, Matt. Yeah.
That's very good. That is a sad throw.
Yeah, that she was a bit low there. Tej going for the sweet spot as well. 3,
Come on.
2, 1. Oh, it looks dead on as well. Look dead on.
Good on, man.
But that is going to be Matt Brownie Brown taking the win by 12 points. The final score is 51-39.
Well done, Brownie.
Now,
Well,
is
good
that
on
an
you,
Aussie
Tej.
taking out an Aussie, or are we calling Matt Brownie Brown a Canadian for the sake of this tournament? Is he a sole
You can
Canadian?
call me whatever you want. I'm going inside.
We'll call you. I tell you what, we're definitely going to call you a Kiwi if you end up in the finals again.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
mate,
that
I
is
spent
no
half the
doubt.
day listening to Andy Serkis reading The Hobbit online today. It was great.
Just about to say you're a big fan of The Hobbit, we all know. So
I know,
I think we've got to claim it. Aussies claim everything else. So we're going to move into our next round. Who we got? I believe it's John versus Sophia.
John and Sophia, easy. It's great to see really the vast sort of skill level of people that we've got throwing today, and seeing who actually cracks under the pressure against who. So notice that Zoe and James had a great match, and to be fair, I thought James was possibly going to get his ass handed to him a little bit. I think that there's almost a little bit of a false sense of security when you come up against someone who you haven't seen throw before, or you don't really have an expectation of. Whereas if you come up against someone who you even know is quite a bit better than you, that can be enough to sort of push you to really throw quite well. Whereas if you're coming up against someone who you think, I've never heard of this person before, they can't be that great, you lure yourself into that false sense of security, and all of a sudden you've got guys who have been throwing for a couple of months coming out of the woodwork and putting up some bloody decent scores.
No, absolutely. And you know, it can when you are playing against when you see someone giving it to you, and all of a sudden you realize you have to lift your game. It really can assist in making you play a hell of a lot better.
Big time. Big time.
It can go the other way as well. As soon as you see yourself 9 points, 12 points down, it can absolutely destroy you and throw your game out the window. Even something like that first drop of the axe, you're like, well, bugger it, I'm done. That's me done for this round. Hopefully I can come back and do it again.
I think that's what people forget about the sport, is that it is very much a mind game. You know, there is a lot of level-headedness needed to consistently throw axes at what a 9-centimeter radius bullseye for us, which is pretty bloody small to be throwing at from 4 meters away with a relatively large axe. You know, in the scheme of things, to get down to that consistent level where you are going shot after shot straight into the bullseye. Yeah, you're not just sporty, you're actually cool, calm, collected, and
you got to go nice and zen. You got to find your happy place and just go for it.
Zen.
All right, guys.
I was looking for.
Well, it looks like we're all teed up. We've got Sophia, we got John. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
So guys, let's touch axes. Let's get on into it. Just so you know there, Sophia, the glare of the sun's a bit harsh there for us. It's okay, you can leave it there, but you're just going to have to really give us those hand signals to let us know where it is.
I can do that. I can do that.
Can I tell you one thing? Is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead, John. What's going on?
My brother is watching in America, and he wanted the world to know that he has a sexy butt. Jason Fox has a sexy butt.
You heard it here, guys. Jason Fox with a very sexy butt.
Good to know.
If my brother was watching anywhere in the world, he would be getting stitched up way more than that.
Yeah, I know. John's brother, Jason Fox, has a very sexy butt. Yeah. Sorry, the production team's just telling us that they think you have a very sexy butt. They've been watching you go collect the target. No, John Fox has a sexy butt. I'm like, it's his brother with the sexy butt. All right, I think we've made it clear. The Foxes have sexy butts. Let's get on with throw number 1. Touching axes. Counting you down, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, throw.
Oh, ouchie. That was a drop?
Looks like a drop from Sophia and a 3 from John. Oh, it's a bullseye.
No, I got
Bullseye, sorry. Bullseye, John. All right, no worries. That's how we started. Throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Throw.
All right. It's looking like a 3 for Sophia, maybe a 6.
Yep.
Can we confirm?
That's a 3.
3.
2 3s on the second throw. Coming into throw number 3, counting you down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Looking good for John.
That
And
was a
Sophia
drop.
with a drop.
Come on, Sophia. I know how well you can play. Sophia knocked me out of the tournament last week when I got down to the B bracket.
Actually, I remember
Pressure.
that. Yeah.
All right, so it's 15 points to 3 after 3 throws.
Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. John looking a little bit high there. I think it's a 3 for John, a 6 for Sophia.
Nicely done. Just needed a little bit of a pep talk, and in the bullseye she goes. Let's keep it going.
All right.
going,
3, 2, 1. John looking quite good there.
6.
3.
And Sophia with a 3.
6 and a 3.
All right. Counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
John with another 6. Sophia, can we confirm?
3.
Maybe a 3 for Sophia. A
So
6
that
and a 3.
Bring it to 30 points to 15 now. 6 throws down, 4 throws remaining.
All right, count you in, team. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
That's going to be
3.
2 3s.
2
2 3s. All right, team.
18.
And we have 2 throws to go. 3 throws to go,
3
sorry.
throws to go.
3, 2, 1. All right, John, looking good.
6.
Yep,
Good,
John with a
6.
6 and Sophia with a 3.
3.
Second to last throw, counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. Firing them on in there.
Yeah.
John looking
That's
good.
That's a 3.
Sophia with a 3.
It's the last throw. It's 24 to 45. John with a very comfortable lead there. Throwing first. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the sweet spot now with nothing to lose.
Going for the
That's
All
right,
right.
mate. Send it on down there. 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh, it looks close, but the sound that came out of him doesn't sound very promising. All right, Sophia, throwing for a sweet spot. I tell you what, we'll make it worth 20.
Oh, come on, don't do that. All right.
Send
Going
it
for
on
it.
down there.
I believe in you.
3, 2, and
Nah.
Yep. Nah, she's
All
missed
right.
The
John
sun, I can't see
Fox
anything.
taking the win.
it. Throwing it to the sun, though. You know, I can tell that was played against you. John with the luxury of a venue. Sophia with the backyard with the sun
But the-
right in her eyes.
The radiant Tyson is around me, you know, that he's just brilliant. Well,
Good
no,
stuff
I
there,
really want to
guys.
chalk it up to the I really want to chalk it up to the power of my brother's sexy butt.
Well,
Really inspires me. Makes me want to
I was going to say that was probably something that helped you along just with that visualization. That's all talking about his butt just before we started.
drop the nerve. You know, just help me feel that everything's okay with the world. You know, we're in trying times, but at least my brother has a sexy butt.
Really put Sophia in that game mode where where she's just standing there trying to throw X's, stuck thinking about your brother's sexy butt.
It should calm her as well, you know? It's just, you know, at least we have one good one out there.
All right.
Good on you guys. John, we'll see you back. And Sophia, down to the B bracket you go. You've survived very well in the B bracket before. So good chance of seeing you again.
See you soon.
All right, see you soon. And John, finishing up a 45 again. Some of those Aussies putting up some decent bloody scores.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's a 45 with a missed opportunity on that sweet spot. It's very easy to put
Mm.
And you got it in there. So, you know, it's very high scores going on, great caliber of games. We're going to move on to the next one.
Which it looks like we have Baz and Miss Hatchet.
And as our last week champion, now getting into the game now. All right, guys, we're not going to waste any time. I think we're just going to get
Yeah, well, let's get straight into it, team. Clink those accents together. I'll count you down for the first throw. Once again, Aussie v Aussie. Lumberpunks v Maniacs this time. Counting you down when you're ready, guys. First throw, 3, 2, 1. Sending them on in there. It's looking good for both throwers. And Zoe with a 3, just a little bit high there. Damn, all right, a 6 and a 3 off the first throw. Coming in for throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. And there we have it. Once again, a 6 for Baz. It's just looking a little bit low for Zoe this time. A 6 and a 3. All right, throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. Firing them on in there. Unstoppable. Baz with another 6. Zoe with a 3. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Zoe shows us she can slice that bullseye. 2 6s on the board right there.
Oh, that was close. We got it.
Throw number 5. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's going to be a 3 for Zoe, a 6 for Baz. Scores at the halfway point, sitting at 18-30.
Things there from Baz is getting in that exact same point every time, giving us that same bullseye. I'm not sure if it's cheating or not.
If Baz takes out another tournament next week, he's throwing with an eye patch on.
Am I just going to throw with a handle next week?
We'll see where you make it to this week, but that could definitely be an option.
Okay.
All right, lining it up for throw number 6, guys.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right, Baz, can we confirm where we're at there? 2 3s on the board. 2 3s for throw number 6. Yeah, as soon as you called him out on it. Throw number 7. 3, 2, 1. Baz with a 6. Zoe with a 6 as well. 2 6s on the board. All right, lining them up, team. 3, 2, 1. Zoe looking like she might have just clipped some red there. Zoe with a 6, Baz with a 6, both in the bullseye. All right, 8 points in it if my math is correct. 12 points in it if my math is incorrect. That's why I say it like that. Yeah, yeah, good call. 3, 2, 1. And that is a 6 for Baz, a 3 for Zoe.
And the last throw is 51 to 36.
15 points in it.
Stand a chance to this one.
15 points in the lead there, Baz. Going for a sweet spot to finish it on up.
Top right, he calls it. Send it on in when you're ready, Baz.
Send it on down there, mate.
Oh,
it's looking
has he maximized his score right here? All right, Miss Hatchet, Zoe with a chance to close the gap up just a little bit. Take your pick, top left, top right.
Right.
Top right, going for the sweet spot here. This will take it to
Good luck.
46.51, a 5, 6 point. My math is fucked. My math is fucked. Sends it on down. Little bit off. Baz taking the win. Last week's champion, safe to fight another day. Zoe dropping down to the B bracket. She's still in with a chance, could still come out of this and take the win. But Baz moving through undefeated thus far, finishing up, again, 51 points to his name. That seems to be the score to beat for some of our top tier guys.
Yeah, 51.
Sorry, good luck.
3 times over.
Yeah, thank you.
4 times over with the 51s. No one's actually gone higher than 51, but 4 different people have gotten it.
Those pesky sweet spots. Someone's going to get to it eventually. A nice sweet spot finish. But right now we're going to move into our next game. Who have we got coming up for our next match, Lloyd?
I believe the next match is. Here we go. I think it's Luke versus Matt Evans.
All right, Luke and Matt Evans jumping on in.
So this is a game all taking place in Sydney. Both throwers out of Sydney, New South Wales.
You.
Have you guys ever played off against each other? Have you crossed paths down at the Maniacs venue at any point?
I don't think I've ever played against you, Luke.
I don't know. Yeah, Matt was our league manager for a bit at Maniacs.
Yeah, I just ran the place. Yeah.
Didn't actually get to throw, but taught him everything he knows. Is that the case?
If you can't do it, teach it, right?
That's the way. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, let's go.
Good luck, Luke. I mean, Christmas champ.
All right, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, throw.
That's looking pretty good. Lukey kicking things off. 3-point lead on the first throw. Throw number 2 coming in hot. What is it with the mats and beers? 3, 2, 1. All right. Looking good for Luke again. Matt, can we confirm you're in the red? 2 6s on the board right there.
6 and 6. We've got 12 and 9. 2 shots down.
Throw number 3. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. And that is a 6 for Luke. Matt, are we in there as well? Honesty is real right there. A 6 for Luke and 3 for Matt. All right, throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. Looking good for Luke. Oh, no, it's a 3 for Luke. A 6 for Matt. 3 for Luke, a 6 for Matt. The gap closes just a little bit.
18-21.
Throw number 5. 3, 2, 1. Looking good for Lukey. Can we confirm? Good for Luke. And it's a 3 for Matt. All right, at the halfway point. Scores 27-21. 6 points in it. 5 throws to go. 3, 2, 1. That's a bit low for Matt. Are we even in the 3s there?
He's in with a 3 there. But it's not his best throw, that's for sure.
2 3s on the board there.
Who can say?
All right, counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. Looking good for Luke.
I'm getting closer.
We're getting closer. Still a 3 for Matt, unfortunately. A 6 and a 3 right there. Counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good for Luke.
Ooh,
no,
3 and a 3.
Luke.
Matt really can't afford to lose any more points against Luke here. It's 30-39. If he's to have any chance to take it out with the sweet spot, he just needs to keep those scores nice and high. 2 shots left.
All right, second to last throw. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a 3 for Luke. It's going to be a 3 for Matt, which means 9 points in it going into the final throw. Luke, you're going to be throwing first.
So, Luke, are you going for a sweet spot or are you playing it safe? 9 points in the lead.
I'm going to be safe and boring.
Safe and boring. That's not the way to play.
Boo.
Lots of shaking heads here at Sweet Axe.
Yeah, the comment
That's
section.
the way. We preach
There
for
we
the
go.
community. He's going for the sweet spot now.
The peer pressure.
Oh, it hit and dropped off. All right, Matt, what do you got? We suckered him into it. You got your opportunity now.
If Matt slices this, I am going to feel quietly bad.
Sweet spot.
Sweet spot activated. If Matt Evans can slice this thing, he is going through to the next game. Luke biting his fingers with nerves.
Ready on you are, Matt. I think he's just sculling his beer.
Are you counting in or am I?
All right, I'll count you in, man. I'll count you in. Here we go. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, throw.
Oh! Can we get a
got the
close-up?
high.
I think he might be a little bit
take
to
us
the
in?
right.
You're safe, Luke.
I think he's a little bit to the right. Yeah.
Luke staying in it by the skin of his teeth. Matt moving down to the B bracket there.
Thanks,
Nicely
guys.
done there, guys.
That was a
game.
great wee match right there. A great wee match going down. Luke taking out Matt, sending him down to the B bracket. Final scores 42-33, 9 points in it. That really is the clincher when there's 9 points in it and a sweet spot on the line. I'm a big believer in if you're up by 9 points, you don't really have a choice.
It's
you
live or
have
die
to go
by
for
the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're not hitting the sweet spot, if you're taking your victory without getting that sweet spot or without at least attempting it, then, is it really a victory?
And at the end of the day, if someone beats you with a sweet spot by a point, well, there's no way I'd personally rather lose.
No, well, that's it. That's how it goes.
Yeah. You wanted to win, well, you should have hit the sweet spot yourself. Learn to throw better.
That's it. All right, so we're moving along. We're getting into the semi-finals now, getting down to the business end. So we got Brownie versus John Fox. So John playing out of Lumberpongs, Brownie playing out of a very cold backyard in Toronto. Are we all teed up there, guys? We all ready? Brownie, you're not too frozen?
Johnny.
Frostbite hasn't set in?
No, mate. Like I said, no excuses tonight. Johnny, good luck, mate.
Good on you guys. Touch tips there. We all remember that John's brother has a very sexy butt. We need to just keep that at the front of everyone's minds as we go into our match.
We'd just like to thank our sponsors this week, including John's brother's sexy butt.
We've lost John's feed there. There we go. Switch sides. All right. Maybe that's how we can switch sides at the halfway mark going forward.
Really make things interesting for the throwers.
All right, guys. Get on your marks. Let's get straight on into this. Are you ready?
Good luck. Good luck, mate.
Good on you guys. All right. 3, 2, 1, throw.
Quite good for John Fox right there. It's looking very good for Matt Brownie Brown.
We got a 6 and a 6.
2 6s on the first throw. Oh, sorry, a 3 for John there.
Oh.
3. This is the thing. Axe
Sexy
throwers
butts in
are
that family
really
and honest.
people.
Yeah. All right, throw number 2.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm low.
All right, it's going to be low for Matt Brownie Brown, and I believe that one was good for John Fox. 3 and a 6. Matt with a 3, a 6 for John.
Leveling
Throw
up.
number 3. 3, 2, 1. All right. Matt Brownie Brown.
That is high. That is high.
Oh,
high for Matt Brownie Brown, and that was in there for you, John. That was in there for John, a 3 for Matt. The scores 15-12. John Fox in the lead by 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, now that's looking good for Brownie, surely. Brownie in the mix for the 6. John with a 3. We're going to be at 18 all. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it could be high there. Could be high. No, I'm not.
All right, that's good for Brownie with a 6. John, were we in there with a John with a 3, Matt Brownie Brown with a 6.
So that's 24-21 at the halfway mark there. Brownie out in the lead by 3 points.
All right, coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. Matt Brownie Brown looking good with a 6.
I think they're both looking good there. Was that a thumbs up there, John?
Yes,
Yeah, it
John with
was.
a 6 as well. 2 6s on the board. All right, counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. Once again, Matt Brownie Brown looking good. And John giving us the 3. Oh, no.
All right, he's got a 6-point lead there, Brownie does, with 3 throws to go.
36-30. 3, 2, 1. Oh, John Brown looking a little bit high. John Brown? John Fox looking a little bit
Mix
high.
him up.
John Fox with a 3 there, just a little bit high.
And
Matt
a
Brown
6.
with a 6. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Shot's very important here for John. Has he got it in there? Looks like a bullseye there for Brownie.
Yeah, I believe John's given us a thumbs
up.
there. It's a 6 for John.
All right, well, it brings us to our last throw. It is 39 for John, 48 for Brownie. He's 9 points in the lead. I think he's pretty much definitely going to go for that sweet spot for the last throw. 9 points in the lead. Yes, he is.
Matt Brownie Brown calls the sweet spot.
If he gets it, he's got it in the bag. If he misses, John's in with a chance.
Chance.
Oh, it's a little bit low.
You're a New Zealander now.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Sweet hats.
Missing out on the sweet
hats,
spot
not
there,
punch.
Brownie.
All right, John Fox in with a chance here. Down by 9 points. Sweet spot for 10 to win by 1 point. I'll count you down if you want.
Come on, Johnny. Let's
All
go,
right.
mate.
This is it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's got the hands up. It's looking good.
Can we get a
It's
close-up on
looking
the
good.
John? We want to see those sweet spots.
I was waiting for you for the yell, but the 2 fists up in the air. He has
he's got it in there. Well done, John, with the sweet spot. 49-48, the final score there. Well done, John. Matt, down to the B bracket, but don't worry that you can still battle it out, and we can still see you in the finals there, Brownie.
No worries, fellas. Johnny, that's the highlight of my night, mate. Fantastic time, big fella.
No problem. Losing to the sweet spot like we were just mentioning there.
Yeah, bang on. If you're going to lose, you want to lose by 1 point to a sliced in half sweet spot. And then you can tell yourself, look, the only way I could have won that was if I had actually sliced it myself.
Exactly. I don't know if you're talking to us there, John, but we can't actually hear you. For some reason, we have some audio issues on your end.
In my excitement, I muted myself, which I guess
We've been trying to figure it out all match while you've been throwing. I go, what's going on? How do we unmute him? But it just all happened on your end. Okay, that's fair enough. No problems there. Well done. You are going through there. Nice stuff. And we're going to move along to our next game. We got Luke versus Baz. Oz versus Oz. How we doing, boys? All ready to go?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, pretty good.
Good stuff. Let's not mess about. Let's get straight on into it. Clink those axes and let's make it happen.
All right, team, I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Not the best start. It's
That's
going to be a
very
3 for Luke.
uncharacteristic from Baz.
I think that might be the first axe I've seen Baz drop over 2 or 3 weeks of running these tournaments.
Yeah.
A drop and a 3 on the first throw. Line him up for throw number 2, team. 3, 2, 1. All right, Luke looking good there with a 6, and Baz backing it with another 6.
That's the type of throws that we expect to see from these guys.
All right, 3 points in it, 2 throws in it. Still anyone's game. 3, 2, 1.
3.
That's looking, yep, a 3 for Baz. And Lukey with a 6, giving us the thumbs up.
Yep, and he goes again. Very nicely done.
All right, team. 3, 2, 1. Looking good for Luke.
Looks
And it's looking good
bullseyes.
for Baz.
That's the way.
2 sixes across the board right now. All right, count you down, guys. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a 3 for Luke.
I think it's threes for both of them.
See, it hurts less when you score the same as whoever you're up against. You can sort of just write off that throw. Yep, ignored. All right, team. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good for Luke, and it's looking good for Baz. 2
Boom, 6 and 6.
Going shot for shot with each other. 3, 2, 1. 3 for Lukey, a 3 for Baz.
It's quite funny. We see it in the venues all the time. People playing to the same caliber as the person they're up against, and you think that that's just because you're down in the venue together. But we're seeing it with the digital space between us. They're thrown in their backyards, yet still in the same mindset with each other going into it. All right, there's 3 throws left to go. There's 6 points the difference at the moment. Luke in the lead by 6. Let's get back into it. 3 throws left.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's good for Luke, and it's looking good for Baz as well. 2 sixes.
Going shot for shot.
I get Baz really needing Luke to make a mistake here. We're not going to get any change in gap if they are identical every throw. 3, 2, 1. 3 for Luke. 3 for Baz.
No, 6 for Baz.
Exactly what he needed. Just what he needed. 3-point gap going into the final throw. So, Luke, you're going to be throwing first. Now, this is where I will really let anyone throw whatever.
Whatever you
final
want.
throw, 3 points in it. Choice is yours, Luke. Do you want to risk that sweet spot?
Well, if he goes for the bullseye, hits the bullseye, Baz can still take it out with
9
that
points
sweet
difference.
spot. So, up to you, Luke. What's it going to be?
I'm going to go bull, and I want you to sweet spot me out, mate.
Okay.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
Luke going just for the target. 3, 2, 1. Oh, right in the bullseye. So he's got his 9-point lead.
Meaning Baz needs that sweet spot to win by 1 point. We saw it in the last game against Matt.
Yeah.
We might be able to see it again right now.
Let's see.
Baz, when you're ready, we'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's looking good!
It's looking pretty good. He's got it, taking it out, 49-48. Well done, Baz.
Can you see that?
Back-to-back sweet spot wins in this tournament. 9-point lead, taken out by a sweet spot to win by 1.
Score again as well, 49-48.
Far out.
The John and Brownie game all over. Great stuff there, guys. Really
Dude,
well played.
great game.
Yeah, Baz wiping the sweat off the forehead. That's when it gets nerve-wracking, right? Yeah, and it goes to show as well, Luke there had the chance to go for a sweet spot himself, and that would have been the only way to actually solidify the win on that last throw. Sweet spot himself, have the lead up on, 12, and then go into it with no chance for Baz, but chose to play the board, go for the bullseye, slice that, knowing that Baz would have a chance, and sure enough, Baz took the chance, ran with it, and sliced the thing in half.
Yeah, as I've said, it is, that's why I live or die by the sweet spot, because if you're not going for it, well, there's a good chance someone else is going to take it away from you.
Yeah.
I'd much rather go for the sweet spot and miss rather than go for a bullseye, get that, and then still lose.
To be fair, if you're throwing anything like me, you'll go for the bullseye and miss that. And then all of a sudden, the person
that is what it hurts the most.
You're up by 3. You go for the bullseye thinking 9-point lead. You drop, and then they only need a 4 to bloody get you. That's when it's karma coming after you. It's the axe throwing karma gods going, Oh, you don't want to play the sweet spot? Yeah, this board just instantly got super
Super hard, just bouncing, throwing your axe out
All
of
the
there.
moisture is gone instantly.
All right. So we're going to move along. We're going to find out who's going to go into our grand final from these two. This will be our last A bracket game, and then we're going to be shooting down to the B bracket. So it's John versus Baz. One of these two is guaranteed a spot in our grand final. Are you guys all ready to go?
Well, can you hear me this time?
I can hear you
Yeah,
this
mate.
time.
Loud and
Hey,
clear.
brother, how you doing?
I miss you.
I miss you too.
You always give the best hugs.
Had all the beards going on right now.
You guys.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah,
Nice little air hug.
Here's a little fun fact. I don't think I've ever beaten Baz before, so and I'm pretty consistent. So
Yeah, I mean, we have definitely seen how consistent Baz can get over the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good little one to watch, though. I think this is going to be a good little one to watch. Yeah.
Thanks, Tyson.
Who have you got? Yeah, who have you got hiding in the corner there for you, John?
No, that was my assistant. He was just dabbing my brow, you know.
He's fluffer. He's got a fluffer.
I think that's a different industry, Baz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what live streams you've been watching in your self-isolation. All right, team. Well, let's clink some axes and get straight into it, eh? Winner of this going undefeated straight into the final. All right, let me just get a score pad out.
That would help.
I mean, it bloody would. We've seen that my math is quite up to scratch. All right. Throw number 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's looking good for Baz there with a 6.
And I just lost the game. Hey. Yeah, congratulations, Baz.
What did we have there, just to clarify, John? A 3. Easy. Throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be another 6 for Baz. A 3 for John.
Think about Jason's butt. 3.
All right. Throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. Baz with another 6. John, are we getting the thumbs up there? No, it's a 3.
No good.
18-9. 3 throws in. Throw number 4. 3, 2, 1. All right, Baz once again with a 6. John with a 3.
No good.
24-12. Throw number 5. 3, 2, 1. Baz with another 6. John with another 3.
Fail town.
Far out. At the halfway point, the score's 30-15. Baz in the lead. Either one of them has a chance to get into the finals because this is still the A bracket. Throw number 6. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's what we needed. Both throwers slicing the bullseye there.
0.
Throw number 7. A couple more of those and we're set, John.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
What the hell?
Yeah, I might have jinxed you there. A 6 for Baz. Slicing nothing but so far.
Terrifies me.
3 throws to go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I got a 6.
There he goes. John Fox back in the mix. Baz, can we confirm again, once again, slicing the bullseye in half. 2 6s, 2 throws to go. The score's 48-27. All right, counting you down on the second to last. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good for John. All right, Baz barely needs to give us the single. Slicing nothing but 6s. And John with a 6 there as well. Going into our last throw, the score's 33-54. Baz, you're going to be throwing first. You know what to do here. Top right,
going uptown. Going uptown.
Top right. This is to take it to a perfect game. 64 out of 64. Baz, throw when you're ready, mate. Oh, and it's looking good once again. He is
does.
in there.
Another perfect game for Baz.
Perfect game right there. Finishing up with a 64. John, you know what you got to do here.
Yeah.
To make it a double sweet spot finish, John calls the sweet spot as well. Take your pick, top left, top right.
Top right.
Top right, I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. And there we have it. Baz taking the win, going straight into the finals, undefeated with a 64. There's 9 bullseyes, 1 sweet spot, no failures, no mistakes.
Nothing you can do about that there, John.
Sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
No matter, if some of those other shots went in, you can't beat 64.
Yeah.
You were right on the first throw, John. When Baz hit a 6 and you hit a 3 and you said, I've lost it, I thought, no, he's still in with a chance. No, you actually, you had from that point, because little did we know Baz was going to throw a perfect fucking game.
Well, now you know how I normally throw, so that's good. Just those expectations were getting a little bit too high. I just need to drop it down. All right.
Oh, brother, no, you've got it in you.
No problems. You may have lost that game, but at least the Fox family still has a sexy butt. Can't take that away from you.
That's right. You see?
Good on you guys.
And John Fox only dropping down to the B bracket anyway. Still very much in with the chance.
Absolutely. That's right. You can have a little bit of a rest. We're going to drop ourselves down to the B bracket now, get through a few games down there. So, John, once we get through that B bracket, you'll be taking on the top tier guy from the B bracket to see if you have a chance of redemption up against Baz there in our grand final. But now we're going to take it over to Tyson and Tej. So have a rest there, guys. Baz and John, we'll see you back here in a little bit. We got Tyson on the screen now, just looking. Tej in the backyard. There he is, just swap it on out like that. No
just
problems.
like that.
Actually, but both of those guys, it's just a straight swap out, isn't it? We don't have to change venues at all. There you guys are. All right. Are you guys, Tyson, are you socially distanced from
John Fox? Yeah, that's a necessity in a life. Definitely.
No worries. Is John just sitting very still, or we got him frozen?
Yeah, no, I got you.
No, Fox is gone now.
It's gone, okay. We just got a little bit of a technical glitch. I'm sure we'll get that sorted out, but no problems, guys. We're in the B bracket. All the pressure's on. If you lose, you are done. Tyson versus Tej. Let's just get straight on into it, fellas. Clink axes. Game on.
All right, counting you down to your first throw, boys. 3, 2, 1. A little bit high for Tyson there. It's looking good for Tej. A 6 and a 3.
Congratulations,
Tyson taking
Tej.
the 3 there. All right, throw number 2. 3, 2, 1. Tyson with a 3. Tej with another 6. Oh, what is it about Tej and Baz's board? Have they stuck a fucking magnet behind the bullseye or something?
I think it's a bigger board. They're using a bigger axe.
And bigger guys. Yeah. In scale, it all just looks like a
that's it.
All right, throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good for Baz again. Baz with another 3. Sorry, not Baz, but Tej.
So it's 18 points to 9 after 3 throws.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in, boys.
3, 2, 1. Sending it on in there. Tyson in the red. That's looking good. Tyson with a solid 6.
You read my mind, Tyson. I was just about to say, just throw better. And
okay, thanks, man. You must be an expert.
15, 24.
3, 2, 1. Looking good for Tej. Looking good for Tyson with a 3.
6 to 3. It is 30 to 18.
3, 2, 1. All right, Tyson with a 3. Tej once again slicing the bullseye.
So that was a 6 and a 3 again, right?
Bang on, 6 and a 3 again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Another 3 for Tyson. Tej, you in there?
Yep.
6 and a 3 once again. Deja vu,
So
Groundhog Day.
24 to 42 at the
I
moment.
thought Tisha was supposed to be having a bad throwing day today.
I think he got it out of his system a little bit earlier because he's on fire at the moment.
Counting you down, team. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's looking good for Tej again.
Yep.
Tyson, what do we have there?
Thanks.
Easy, easy, easy.
6, nice one. 2 throws left.
3, 2, 1. Just like that. Tej slices the 6.
Tyson.
It was Tyson, what do we have there, mate?
Losing.
What was it, a 3 or a 6 that last throw?
Oh, that was a 3. Definitely a 3.
That was a 3.
Why
Okay,
not?
no worries.
I'm trying to be.
So we enter the last throw. It's 33 to 54. Tej with that lucky board. He's on mark for a perfect game now. Going for a sweet spot for the last throw. 21 points in the lead, so he can't be caught. It is going to be a perfect game if he can hit it. Can they do it again?
Yep.
I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh, just missing out. Baz keeping the bragging rights is the only perfect game of the night.
Little bit of an off to the right throw there. Tyson with a chance to bring that score back up a bit. That didn't sound promising. It didn't sound promising. Which means Tej taking the win, moving on to fight another battle. Tyson, unfortunately, when push came to shove, Tej just shoved a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a bit of a shover.
54, like, 9 6s in a row. It's a bit daunting when you're facing off against that. But,
and it just gets more daunting as you get through the throws, watching that score rack up and up and up.
It just never gives you the opportunity to get any ground covered. At best you maintain the difference.
Yeah.
And then slowly it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just gets in your brain.
I felt like I was trying to fight a bear with a toothpick.
Thanks, guys.
Well, good on you guys. I'm afraid that's all she wrote for Tyson, but Tej will be carrying on. I think our next game will be Luke and Krista, but I do just want to give a quick little shout out to Miss Hatchet and Parrot Dog. As I mentioned, she did send us a little bribe a little bit earlier. But she's sent us a little case of beer, just rocked up on the doorstep as we were getting set up this morning. We've got the nice new hazy coconut IPA, and it's a pretty delicious little drop going on right now. So thank you very much for that. I was due to go for a little bit of a beer run, and you saved me the trip. Great beer, Parrot Dog, just located here in Wellington as well. Okay, so we're going to have Matt Brownie Brown versus Tej in the next game. Is it going to be?
This will be one to watch.
We got queued up. That's okay.
How are we looking, fellas?
And as soon as I've given my promo, my beer gets stolen away from me. That's just typical, isn't it?
I was wondering what was going on there before. I thought, Sarah's bringing all the nice beers over. It just swaps back out as soon as the promo's done.
So, Brady, you asked me not to mention your drinking this week, so I'll just talk about my drinking.
I believe it was actually another Zoom call organised for Brownie's intervention.
Boys, I've been behaving myself. So, I've done nothing but adhere to this Zoom chat for the last 3 hours. You know, I'm saving the
I
beers for
think
later.
that's why you're in the B bracket, mate. You know, you don't have your proton energy pills getting in you.
I know, maybe
Yeah. I'm not going to
maybe I need
disagree
to
with
be
that. He
thinking.
did throw a bit better when the booze was flowing.
Yeah, look, it's it's for some people, it's a nice little strategy. So I think maybe I have to rethink it for next week. If the weather's a little better, I'll crack a few cold ones and we'll see.
Oh, you can always just get into the hard stuff, get into the spirits and warm that blood up. You won't even feel the cold.
Well, funnily enough, me and Lukey had a bet earlier on. If we play each other in a match, then I'll take the gear off. I'll take the shirt off, and not the gear, the shirt. I'll be clear on that.
I'll tell you what, we've just had B brackets happening in the background, and Luke is through. So the winner of this will be taking on Luke. So you've just made that public knowledge there, Brownie.
Of course you won. Of course you won.
So Tej, if you want to throw this game, that could be fun.
Yeah, well, no, Tej, come on, mate. You got to throw a little bit better than we did earlier on. Come on, mate, fire up. Let's go.
All right, guys. Well, without further ado, let's get on into this. Tej just coming off a 54-point win there. Just shy of a perfect game. Let's see if we can back it up and maybe get a perfect game this time and keep Brownie's clothes on.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yep. We got a 6 for Brownie.
I think you might have both just snuck it there.
We can have a close up.
I think if we're giving it to Brownie, we give it to Tej there as well. I think you both look like you might have just snuck it.
Oh,
What's the other side?
Across it. There it is.
And Tej, what's our target looking like on your side of the ditch?
There you go.
Oh, well in there.
Oh, that's in there. No problem.
Well in there. 2 6s on the first throw. No questions asked.
Well,
a few questions were asked.
All right, throw number 2. Let's do it, boys. 3, 2, 1, throw. Oh,
that is left, fellas.
Beautiful throws there. 6 and 6. Down we go again.
Oh, I think that was a little bit left from that Brownie Brown.
Brownie.
That was a little bit left for Brownie Brown.
All right, he wants to keep those clothes on.
He's realised he's being held accountable.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, throw.
Oh wow, that is the worst.
That's looking good for Tej.
6 for
That's
Tej.
looking a bit high for Matt Brownie Brown. I think it's going to be another 3 there.
So that brings it to 18 points to 12. Tej in the lead by 6 points.
3, 2, 1. That's looking good for both our throwers. Matt Brownie Brown and Tej both slicing the bullseye right there. 2 6s across the board. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I think it's looking a little bit low for Tej. It's going to be 2 3s. Again, going shot for shot. Difference not changing. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, 2 6s. With 6 points in it still, I believe. The gap stays
but the
same.
difference is staying the same. There's 4 throws left to go and still a 6-point difference with Tej out in the lead.
All right, Tej, send in that throw for you, Matt Brownie Brown. A little bit premature again.
Go for it, Tej.
Tej, send that on in.
Yep, just send it on down. Oh, it's a 3 and a 6.
Maybe that was Matt's tactic to try to rush the man, get him off his, his mojo a little bit. 3 points.
I wouldn't put it past me. I wouldn't put it past me.
33. Matt Brownie Brown, the dirty cheating Canadian. 3, 2, 1. All right, both looking good for a 6 right there. Big sigh of relief from Tej.
42-39, 2 shots left.
All right, second to last throw. Counting you down, 10. 3, 2, 1. That's looking good for both of them again. 2 6s going into the final throw. It's going to be a 3-point difference with Tej throwing first. Up by 3. You got the choice here. I say you're going to play it safe.
Yeah, I'm just going to board.
Playing the board, up by 3 points.
All right, he's playing the board. That means even if he gets the bullseye, Brown, he will have a chance to take out the win with the sweet spot.
All right, counting you down, Tej. 3, 2, 1.
He's
Right in
nailed
there.
that bullseye. No two ways about that. Finishing up on 54, same score as last time.
That wasn't really the question, though, was it? Was if Tej could hit that 6. If Brownie can hit the sweet spot to win by 1 point on the final throw.
I haven't hit one tonight, boys, so I think I'm due one.
Yeah, all right. Due a sweet spot. We'll take that.
It's time. It's time. All right, Brownie. Let's do it. Going for a sweet spot. Tom's going to count you in.
3, 2, 1.
On left.
Oh, Matt Brownie Brown misses the sweet spot. Tej going through with a 9-point lead. Final score's 54-45. Matt Brownie Brown, I hate to say it, but that is where your journey ends. Tej moving on.
Fine with me. I can keep the jumper on and go inside.
I think it was a tactical loss possibly this week.
I tell you what, Matt Brownie Brown, if you do find the sweet spot for the amount of alcoholic beverages to consume to stay out of the B bracket, please let our Wellington resident Viking Hamish know. He's been trying to find that nice little sweet spot of how much to consume before/during a tournament as well. I tell you what, he doesn't seem to have the same magic you do with a can in hand.
It's a work in progress, mate. We're always learning, never stop learning.
Everyone, yeah, that's the way. Always learning, always practicing. You know, just keep trial and error. I think that's the way to go forward.
Yeah,
especially with all the spare time we have on our hands.
I've been doing plenty of practicing. Not so
Pleasure
much
as always,
throwing.
boys. Good luck.
All right,
Good on
Matt
you,
Brownie
Brownie.
Brown,
We're going to say
wishing you
goodbye
luck.
to you. We're going to bring Luke across. Tej, you're staying on in there. We're just waiting on Luke to come back across. That's all good. Tej, we'll come back to you. I believe we had a lot of technical issue at the very beginning of our broadcast there. A lot of choppy sound was going on. I'd say, yeah, we didn't really get to talk about, well, we'd got to have a good chat. You guys had a lot of muffled noises.
Yeah, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. We are axe throwers, not IT peeps. If you didn't miss all the stuff that we were talking about at the start, we pretty much explained how this all came about and why we're actually throwing axes in backyards all across the world right now and streaming it on Facebook. So essentially, obviously, we all love throwing axes. We love the community, and that community has slowly spanned New Zealand, Wellington, Auckland, and we've started catching up. And now we've made friends with throwers across Australia, guys in Canada, and we thought, shit, this kind of sucks. We're all stuck at home. We're all isolated in our homes with our boring flatmates who don't throw axes in some cases.
Well, you managed to get a couple of them across. So
and that's the thing, I brought them over to the dark side. But that's how this all came about, right? Was we're all stuck at home. We don't have access to venues. How the hell can we stay friends and stay throwing in times of COVID and times of lockdown?
Well, I think the axe throwing community is strong enough that we won't stop being friends, but it's good to keep in touch with all our friends and, make so many new friends, like, all the axe throwers we're getting from across the ditch there. I've known Matt Atlas. That's how. I've known Matty for quite some time. We were throwing together back in Maniacs together, but it's the rest of everyone, Baz, Tej, Brownie, all the Lumberpunks guys. It's really been friendships that have been formed through this, and so COVID, whilst kept us in isolation, has helped us all grow together. And our league has been developing so much. Our league members have been getting more and more involved. When we started doing this, there was only 8 of us who managed to get targets sort of set up in the backyard to have a little bit of a play. And
now we're pretty much fighting for spots. 16
Exactly.
spots, and you and I aren't competing this week, which is awesome, to be fair.
All right, but look, talking about the league, we just want to bring up a little video of our.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Darren Evans. Toby.
I am student at Hatchet. I'm a goldsmith.
Byron.
Bartender, and I love throwing axes. Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
so happy I found this place.
I tell you what, that video gives me goosebumps every time seeing Brittany take out the league championship over our venue manager up in Auckland, Adam. He's a fantastic thrower, and whenever anyone gets to beat him, everyone gives a good cheer. And Brittany, one of our original league members from Auckland Way, just such a great job there. Absolutely fantastic. But without further ado, let's get back across to our game. We're looking at Luke versus Tej, B bracket games, semi-finals. We're only this is the third game before the grand final. So the winner of this will be taking on John Fox to go through to the grand final. Luke versus Tej. Are you ready, guys?
Yep. All good.
Let's get straight on into it. Touch tips. Let's go.
All right, boys. Throw number one. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. That is looking good for Tej, and it's looking good for Lukey. 2 6s straight off the bat on the first throw. All right, throw number 2 coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. All right, that is another 2 6s. Hold fire, team. I'm just going to... Yeah, nah, we're all good. Going into throw number 3. 3, 2, 1. Sending him on in there.
Oh, it's cutting paint.
All right, we've got a 3 for Luke. Tej giving it the 6. 6 for Tej. 3 for Luke. 3 points in it right now. 18-15. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's a 6 for Lukey, a 6 for Tej. Throw number 5. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
All right, it's looking a 3 for Tej, a 6 for Luke.
Leveling it all up.
Leveling the scores out, 27 all. 3, 2, 1. Sending him on in there. It's looking good for Tej, and it is a 3 for Luke. Luke down by 3 points now. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be low for Tej. It's good for Luke. Luke gains those 3 points back. 36 all. 3, 2, 1. That's good for Luke. It's looking good for Tej as well. 2 6s straight, bang on in there. All right, how many throws we got left?
I believe we have 2 throws left to go, and it's 42 points apiece.
Second to last throw, guys. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
It's a 3 for Tej.
3 for both of them.
Luke. 45 all going into the last throw.
So what do we want to do, guys? Are we going to play it safe, or are we going for sweet spots? What's the go? You're throwing at the same time.
Sweet spot or die.
Who was to say it first?
Yeah,
you know you're going for sweet spots.
Mate. Sweet spot.
Sweet spot.
Oh, he called it. Yes.
We're both going for sweet spots. All right.
All right. Sweet spot's called. We're going to count you guys in. If either of you hits the sweet spot, you will take the win. If both of you hit the sweet spot, we will re-throw for a tiebreaker throw. All right, line them up, team. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. All right, Tej looking low. Luke looking low. We're going to go to a sweet spot tiebreaker. Now, I believe you guys both went top left anyway. Same thing again. Both going for the top left, counting you down. 3, 2, 1, throw. And whoever is closest to the sweet spot will take the win. All right, line them up, boys. Counting you down. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's looking good for Tej.
Tej's in there. Where's Luke? Oh! Can we get a close up there, Tej?
I think Tej might have this here.
Oh,
Any
here
day
he
of the
goes.
week.
That's it.
Tej
That
takes
is
the win. Sweet spot finish on the tiebreaker throw. Yeah, that's deserving of a little place moving through. So now we're going right into our semi-final of the B bracket, I believe.
Yeah, so it's Tej staying in there
done,
up
mate.
against John Fox now. The winner will be up against Baz.
Luke, unfortunately, saying goodbye to the rest of the tournament. Fought a bloody good battle there, taking it right through to 45 all on that tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Not a bad spot to be in.
Absolutely.
But Tej just slicing that sweet spot.
Just beautiful to watch. There's nothing more joyous that I find. Hitting that sweet spot.
For anybody watching at home who has never thrown an axe before either, it's not an easy thing to hit. It is a needle in a haystack sort of scenario, unless you are really a top tier thrower.
There are those top tier guys that I see throwing, 9 sweet
that
spots in a row right across the top. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Mind you, when I'm in here by myself, hit them all the time, no problems. As soon as someone's watching me, that's when I just
Yeah,
can't
I
hack
actually
it.
threw a 64 this morning before everyone turned up. And threw 3 of them in a row. But no one was here to see it, so pity you just have to take my word for it.
Yeah. if you were Dan, I'd believe you, but you know.
Yeah, I don't have the honesty of Dan. All right, so Tej going back to back straight into another game. Joined by none other than John Fox.
Oh.
John Foxy Butt.
Hey, Tej. Hey. What's going on? I think you have something in the air fryer. You should probably just go cook that.
Yeah, you're right. Wings.
Come back in about 10 minutes.
All right. Well, yeah, these boys no strangers to each other. Play each other plenty of times in the past, I believe. So, a little bit of a history going on there.
Yeah,
let's see you guys get into it, and let's see who can take on Baz in the grand final.
I just got to try and see, or try to not drop any axes. I think that would help. That's probably my biggest problem at the moment.
I think that's an excellent game plan. Don't drop the axe.
Oh, and the other key part, I think I need to get a higher score than Tej.
I can't find fault in your game plan there, John.
And think about my brother.
I think we're all thinking about your brother, Sexy Butt.
All right, ching.
All right, guys, let's do this. Counting down for throw number 1. 3, 2, 1, throw. Tej in the zone. That's a 6. John, yeah, that's a thumbs up. No, yes, it is. John with the 6. 6 points apiece after throw number 1. Throw number 2, here we go. 3, 2, 1, throw. We got a 6, and John. Sorry, John, I can't see the distance to the target. So the same goes for your fingers. Yeah, 6 and a 3, so that's 9 points to 12. All right, throw number 3, 2, 1, throw. In he goes, Tej with the bullseye. John frozen up there. What did he get? He got a bullseye. Very nicely done. 6 points apiece on throw number 3. Going for throw number 4. 3, 2, 1, throw. Yep, 6 for Tej. John with a bullseye as well. Yes, he did. So after 4 throws, we've got Tej on 24, John on 21. Throw number 5. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, throw. Tej thrown rocks there, very nicely done. Another bullseye from John, 6 points apiece. Brings us up to 30 to 27. That's the halfway mark. Tej in the lead by 3, 2,
1, throw.
John looking a little bit high there. Tej getting a 6, a 6 and a 3.
Nicely done there, fellas. Tej extending his lead out to 6 points there. 3, 2, 1, throw.
All right, Tej looking good once again. John looking a little bit high. John with a 3, Tej with a 6. The gap widens. I got 9 points in it here. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
That's good for John. Good for Tej. 2 6s. 9 points still in the mix.
Tej hasn't missed a bullseye yet. 48 points to 39.
Look at when people get. I just give people perfect games. That's what it is.
Hey, look, John, if you ever want to come and play against me, I love it.
Yeah, I do hold an Irish passport. There's a horseshoe halfway up my ass at all times. Just turn it around.
All right. Only 2 shots left.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it's looking good for Tej once again. John, where are we sitting? A 3 for John.
42 to 54. Going into the last throw, Tej with a 12-point lead. He cannot be caught. He's definitely going for that sweet spot.
Top lefty calls it.
Will he get the perfect game?
Would have had a chance again.
He really wants his perfect game. Maz had a perfect game beforehand. Oh,
And
just
it's not
missing out
quite
again.
in there.
Just high. Go on, John. Sexy butt fox. Let's throw that last axe. Get that sweet spot.
That's it.
Come on, sexy butt.
Come on.
Yeah, he's pretty sexy, yeah.
Oh, not quite in there.
Didn't see that victory pump with both hands, so I take it just missed out.
No good.
And that's all for John. It brings us down to Tej versus Baz, which means we're throwing on the same target there for our grand final.
Far out. I'm okay. Tej and Baz both making it to the finals. I'm starting to ask questions.
Yeah.
What are these guys eating for breakfast? Is there a magnet behind the bullseye on that target? How are they consistently throwing so bloody well? And yeah, far out. Can they give me some pointers?
These guys have proven to be both very good players, both throwing out of Lumberpunks. And Lumberpunks are such a great mob that, we've been fortunate enough to pop across to go check out their venues and have a hangout with them. Absolutely fantastic fellas, and we've definitely solidified our friendship as we've gone on, especially with this little tournament. We've all been doing our own little videos here and there, and the Lumberpunks guys just came up with a fantastic little promo for their Apocalypse box, which is a way that you can support your venues. We have something similar, but we do not have an ad that's nearly as good as theirs. So just before we get started on the finals game, we just want to share this Lumberpunks video for you for their Apocalypse box. So if we can tee that up, we'll just shoot that across. And it's such a great message there as well. Throw axes, not beer. If you didn't know that, shame on you. But great stuff there, guys. Absolutely love that video. Made me spit out my beer the first time I saw it because I did have a mouthful, and that was absolutely fantastic. Love seeing that money shot going on. All right, guys. Going to cross over to our finalists. It is Tej versus Baz. We were just having a little chat during the break there. What do you guys reckon? Would you want to maybe throw tandem, split the target in half, and throw at the same time?
There's not enough room on the mat.
Not enough room on that? No, I wasn't sure what it looks like beyond your target there. If we're going to go 1 for 1, we can do 1 for 1.
Yeah.
No worries there. That means we can't count you in. Who's going to throw first?
Rock off for it. Oh, no. Decision's been made.
Oh, well, apparently.
Yeah,
Go on. Decision's made. Tej to throw first in the grand final, week 4 of the Sweet Axe Throwing Co. Isolation Tournament.
Tej versus Barry, thrown on the same target. Both Aussies out of Gold Coast. So Tej.
Right. That's going to be a 3 to start things off. A 3 to start things off for Tej. All right, Baz possibly clipping into the 6 there. Yep, he calls it. He calls it. Baz with a solid 6.
I don't think we need to inspect any of these ones because I'm sure they will call the other one out if anyone tries to lie.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? Another 3.
Oh, another 3 for Tej.
I can imagine this is what these two do most
days.
most of the hours in a day. Another 6 right there for Baz.
Especially with the scores these two have been throwing up for the last 4 weeks for our tournaments. Absolutely fantastic stuff. That's
there you go.
No two ways about that. But Tej has given Baz a 6-point lead in the beginning, and we've seen that it's not a good idea to give Baz a head start at all.
When you're throwing perfect games, there's really no room for any error.
He goes again.
Oh, it's going to be a 3, just a little bit off.
I think Baz is winning the mind games in the backyard in the Gold Coast there today.
Can almost smell the shit talk from here.
I'm sure there's a lot of little shit-eating side grins going on. Go on, mate. Bring it. Let's see what you got.
The grin each time Baz gives that thumbs up for the 6, to be fair, is very much...
It's not too far off the old...
Yeah. It's quite intimidating. It's another 6.
6 and 6.
That's gold, mate.
Right.
It's gold.
That is gold.
So it's 21 to 30 at the halfway mark. There's 5 throws left.
That's in there. That's looking like a good wee 6.
Yep.
Nice one.
Just hanging on in there, Tej.
Oh, that might be a little bit low there for Baz. It is a 3. There goes the perfect game, but he's
nice
still
to know
got
the
a
man,
nice lead going on.
The man's human. He's got flaws like the rest of us.
But then Tej just gave up the opportunity to close on in on that. And I think he might be across on that one. Is he in?
Nice. Yeah,
it's close. He needs a second opinion. Yeah, he's got it.
Yep. He's in there.
Back to a 9-point difference. 3 throws left.
And it's a little bit high, maybe.
We got
That's close.
Across the line.
I tell you what, I was close to losing my virginity once. Didn't count.
No. 3.
3 points there.
Sorry, Mum.
Baz going for his...
slices the thing.
Target in deep. There's no
Just
two
a
ways
beautiful
about that.
thing. Yep.
45-33. 2 shots left.
Yay, straight back in there. That's a good rebuttal.
Sticking it in there as well.
That's a good rebuttal.
So if he drops it here, he's got a chance.
Oh, he's still with a chance.
So it is
9-point difference. Oh, he's given the people what they wanted to see.
39-48. So Baz, that means you are throwing first. You're in the lead. So we're going to swap out the order. Baz is throwing first. I think he's going to go for a sweet spot.
Give the people what they want, Baz.
I think he's got to.
I'm going bullseye.
Oh.
I know what he's like. He's gonna come.
No!
I nearly fell off my seat there.
Wow.
Are you
That's
serious?
wow.
You were joking. You're going to come back on screen right now and tell me you're going for a sweet spot, aren't you?
Oh.
The bullseye.
He is
No, I'm
here to
not.
throw axes,
No, I'm
not
not.
to make friends. Here to throw axes, not to make friends.
This is my house.
That
My
sends the
house.
final 6 in there. Giving
No
Tej
worries.
no
All
right,
chance
we go
of
for
coming
it.
back from that. No
All
chance.
right, Tej.
End it on in there, Tej.
Oh.
And just like that, Baz takes the win. I tell you what, a brutal finish. But you've got to
Sorry,
give
I
it to him
win.
because we're here to throw axes, not as much as this is a way to maintain friendships. We're here to throw some axes,
break it apart,
not
yeah?
to make some friends.
Nothing like a
eh?
bit of good rivalry, though, to
Yeah.
fuel a good friendship, though.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's what a pretty familiar scene in this backyard right here. You get the caliber of these guys playing off against each other just keeps on raising the bar for each other the entire time. So well played there, guys. Baz
Good
taking
final.
it out, second week in a row. Well done. Thanks so much for joining us, and I'm pretty sure we'll see you again next week.
Okay, so you guys rock. Enjoy.
Thank you, guys. Catch you around.
And look, if either of you want to throw with your non-dominant hands next week, we'd all be thankful.
I'm going to take the head off my axe.
Yeah, go on. And then you just blunt the blade.
At least round one, throw with the left hand, you know?
Okay.
So- Good on you guys. Thanks very much.
Cheers, guys.
An epic wee final right there.
Ah,
Far
beautiful.
out. Some of those guys just throwing like absolute champions.
Yeah.
And to be honest, a lot of our new guys, you're noticing over isolation, just over the past few weeks of tournaments, the skill level is just jumping because
Jumping up. Well, you know, it is just a matter of a little bit of practice. Maybe not makes perfect, but definitely brings it on up.
well, it definitely helps the fact that a lot of these people for the past couple of weeks haven't had jobs. If you've had the luxury of having a rig set up in your backyard, you've had plenty of time to practice. You know,
Yeah, that's it. With the lockdown over here, you know, people weren't able to get their hands on targets because it sort of shut down all very quickly. You know, a few avid axe throwers sort of, you know, got into lockdown situation and then discovered, oh shit, I didn't bring my axe home, and things like that. But as we got into level 3, we were able to get a lot more targets out there, get a lot more people involved. You know, gotten your flatmates involved. My flatmate's just returned from being in isolation up at his mum's place. He's actually pretty keen to get into the backyard and start throwing, so we might be streaming from my backyard as well. Next week. But you know, we have the lockdown possibly coming to an end pretty soon, which means that we can open our doors for business again. So we're really looking forward to that. As soon as we get to level 2, we are opening up the venue by having one group come in at a time. So, you know, you can remain socially distant, stay nice and safe. But in the meantime, if it takes you a while to get your friends together to come on down and throw some axes, you can always support your local venue by buying some merch, buying some vouchers. Here at Sweet Axe, we've got a 2-for-1 voucher deal going on. If you buy a $100 voucher, we'll send you another $100 voucher, which definitely helps on the purse strings as you're coming out of isolation, make it a little bit easier to socialize. And, you know, support us, but also, you know, support your local axe throwing venue. If you're back in Australia, you know, we got Lumber Punks in the Gold Coast, in Brisbane, over in Perth. There's Throw Axe out in Penrith. There's Maniacs in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth, and Maxed Out in Perth as well. So, you know, plenty of venues all around the place. If I missed anyone, I do apologise. There's even a little Kiwi axe here in New Zealand that we might throw out to. Oh, and so,
Axe in
sorry
Canberra,
guys,
of course.
Axe in Canberra. I knew there was someone else there in my brain that I was missing out on. So if you're in the ACT, you can also go throwing out in Fishwick there as well. I think that pretty much wraps it all up for us here at Sweet Axe. Few technical issues at the beginning there, but you know, we are axe throwers, we are not techs, so we're always learning, we're always going harder for you. If you've been liking what you've seen, please share us around, talk about us, and please come on down, get into the venue, Wellington, Auckland. Come support us, come throw axes with us. We'd love to see you. We have been missing throwing axes with new faces. Not to say we Don't mind throwing it with the old faces, but
The old faces are all right too.
We want to show you how to throw the axe.
I think you've touched on it really well there, though, Lloyd. These tournaments are great, and it's a great way for us to all keep in touch with everyone and meet new people in other parts of the world. But at the end of the day, I'm just desperate to get back into a venue. This is sort of like the teaser. You know, this is the foreplay for actually being back into the league season. It's great being able to huck around some axes in my backyard. It is 10 times better being able to huck them around in a venue with 30 of your mates who are all hanging around, music blasting off to the pub afterwards. Yeah.
Look, give us the opportunity to whack that music on and to call your games, not having to worry about any tech issues. You know,
Yeah.
Well, I think we're doing an all right job in this current situation. But if you can take technology away from it, we do a much better job. So
yeah,
looking forward to seeing you down here sometime soon. Until next time, peace out, guys. Catch ya.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Darren Evans.
Toby. I am student at Hatchet. I'm a goldsmith.
Byron.
Bartender, and I love
Throwing axes.
throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Throwing axes.
Yeah, I'm so happy I found this place.